I wish I just took my time with college. It was 2021 and coronavirus just happened. And during the time of coronavirus, I wasn't really focused on school because school was a breeze, but I was rather focused on having fun with my friends and just enjoying the moment of living at home, living with family. And I was applying to colleges, and my sister got her third year of college cut off. So she didn't really get a full college experience, so she didn't have that much advice to give me. However, I had to apply to college, and my culture looks down on community college because I don't know, they think it's you should be going to a 4-year university and that's a sign of being intelligent. So I had my only option forced by my family was to go to college. And I feel like even if you're forced, you should kind of know what you want to do. Or if you don't know what you want to do, then you have to actually take the time to figure out what you want to do, which is something that I didn't do. So I only picked computer science. That's what I'm majoring in right now because I played video games for 17 years of my life. So, or obviously not 17 years, but 16 to 15 years of my life, I played video games. And I didn't know what computer science was. I didn't know what coding was. All I knew at the time was that coding made video games. So I haven't taken a computer science class at this point ever. And I declared that as my major and I got in. Now, college is very romanticized, at least when you're a senior or just in high school in general. People talk about, oh, you're going to have fun living in the dorms, you're going to have fun exploring new places, you're going to have fun meeting new friends. And I feel like there are trade offs with living the college lifestyle because if you really want to excel, you have to kind of minimize the college lifestyle aspect of it and more so put more work into your classes. So when I got to college, my first term I had a 3.4 GPA, which is not bad in the general sense, but for your first term and just taking freshman level classes, I think I could have done better. And it would have been a different story if I tried and I got a 3.4, but I knew that I could try harder, but I just wanted to live the college lifestyle and just stay up at 1 a.m. talking with friends, go out on random adventures, and explore the city. So, with doing that, I did not take the time to figure out whether my major is what I actually wanted to do. If you're going to go to college and you don't know what you want to do, the first 2 years, what people say is that that's your time to explore. However, you actually have to go in with that mindset, believe it or not, because I went in with that mindset, but I really didn't. I was like, okay, let me figure out if this is what I actually want to do. But I spent more time dwelling on the college lifestyle that I didn't go to other people's clubs or I didn't go to club events. I didn't go to club events from different majors to figure out whether I wanted to do mechanical engineering or electrical engineering or business. I should have went to other club events to figure out what I wanted to do, but I didn't. I just went to my classes, did what I needed to do, didn't do it that well, and went home and just had fun. So I'm saying that because as a fourth year, it's biting me in the ass, and I just don't want people to go through that. I had an internship last year for with computer science, and I don't want to. This is no shade to the company. Um, there's someone walking in the background. Yeah, there's no shade to the company, but it was 9 to 6 with a 1 hour break at one, and it was a startup. And I had to commute 1 hour to get to this internship every day. So internship ends at 6. I'm realistically home by 7:30, and I had no time to breathe because since it was a startup, we were given a blank canvas and we were told to build the app. And it was just constant thinking, thinking, thinking. And to be realistic with the computer science job market now, if I were to go pursue computer science, it would have to be at a startup, which you have to trailblaze. You can't just pull up and do the bare minimum. You have to put in extra work because that's what the company asks you to do. And kudos to those who enjoy computer science. I understand the appeal behind it, like solving a puzzle, and you're just constantly solving a puzzle. And there are benefits to computer science in terms of what the impact you can make on the world. Um, there are benefits on what you could do to the world. And so, like for example, healthcare, bioinformatics, that's my major. You use coding to grab data from cells and use that to develop medicine or learn more about a disease, etc. Or you could just make easier solutions for people. If you enjoy it, for sure go for it. But if you don't enjoy it, you shouldn't be spending 4 years on it. It's better to go to community college and waste a year of your life. And I'm not saying like community college is a waste. I'm saying like maybe you take GEs at community college, but you also take some major classes but you take classes from different avenues and you figure out what you want to do. I'd rather have you waste a year taking different classes, figuring out what you want to do, rather than spending 4 years on a degree that you won't use. And I feel like I won't use mine. I'd rather pursue an avenue of business, real estate, or yeah, just own some type of business. That's what I would rather do. So I just wasted all this money on a computer science degree, and I wasted it all figuring that out when I should have just went to community college, tried a bunch of different majors, and see what I wanted to do. So that was just the moral of my story. Or that's what I just wanted to say. If you're choosing to go to college, yes, there's a lifestyle that comes with it, and people romanticize it. Like, for example, people will brag about staying up all night for an exam, like they just pulled off a crazy move at the casino. Like, they'll brag about things that shouldn't be bragged about. So, oh, I'm off 500 milligrams of caffeine. I'm off 2 hours of sleep. These are like, do you want a cookie? People brag about these things and they romanticize going to parties and balancing social life and balancing social life with career, which in my opinion, that's kind of impossible, because if you really want to sell at your career, there are nights where you have to turn people down and you can't do things. And people will, be upset at that. But it's all for your career. And at the end of the day, if you're paying money to go to college, it's an investment. You should be using it wisely. And you should be enjoying what you do at college. So don't go into something blindly and go in with the mindset that everything will work out, which, everything does inevitably work out in some degree. However, you should be going into college thinking about, is this really what I want to do? And keep switching majors, keep going to different events until you figure out what you want to do. And then once you have a grasp on what you like to do, then you proceed with the 4-year degree. You can also take other courses online, but moral of the story, please don't waste your time because it will bite you in your ass. And that's all I had to say today. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.